Hello everyone, and welcome to this week's edition of Purple Eagles Insider. I'm your host, Brittany D'Angelo, and today we caught up with a member of the baseball team. We have junior Greg Cullen from the men's baseball team. Greg, welcome to Purple Eagles Insider.
Thank you for having me.
Well, thank you so much for coming on the show. So, how is your season going so far?
Well, our season's going pretty well. We're 4-2 in conference play right now. We took 2 of 3 from Fairfield 2 weeks ago, and then we took 2 of 3 at our home opener against Iona this past weekend, so hopefully we can keep it going. So
in the 6 games that you guys have played so far, what improvements have you seen the team make already going into it?
I think we really just try to play pitch to pitch each game. We don't try to let any game get too big or too low. We just kind of try to stay steady, just trust each other and trust our preparation.
And along with that trust as well, you do have 10 newcomers on the team this year. How have they added to the team's progress?
I try to put myself in their shoes. Like when I was a freshman, D1 baseball is really different to me, and I feel these guys just came right in. They really studied the mental game in the fall, and they really prepared themselves to be successful this spring.
And on top of that as well, you guys just had your home opener last weekend at the brand new and renovated Bobo Field. How did it feel like to play in that new state-of-the-art stadium?
I kept saying to guys, like, is this a dream? Like, compared to old Bobo, this is something special. It was great to see past alumni that I hadn't seen in years, so it was really something special and something that'll help Niagara for years to come.
What do you think that new stadium is going to bring to the team? Do you think it's going to make you guys more enthusiastic to play, or like how do you think that's going to work?
For sure, it's a place we can protect. Like even in these midweek games that apparently, they're not less important, but they're not conference games. We're still going to protect our turf, and we're still going to go out every single game. And I think the new field will increase our energy for sure.
And on this opening weekend, you guys did win two out of 3 against Iona. Mm-hmm. How did that feel to do that, not only at the new stadium, but also opening weekend home?
Well, it was snowing for both games, so we had to grind it out. We lost the first one 10-2, but we really came back in the second game and said, these are really important games. We're gonna grind out. It's gonna be cold. We're just gonna try to grind out and let the chips fall where they may.
Now you, Greg, have been grinding it out specifically very, very well. So you are leading the entire NCAA with the batting average and hits per game. How does that feel to know that you are leading the entire league?
It does feel good. You can't let it get to your head. You really can't. Baseball is a game where you can go out one day, go 5 for 5, but you can come back the next day and strike out 5 times. So you just have to take each game as it comes. So I'm just trying to stay consistent and help my team win.
What has been your mental preparation before the game starts?
Well, the guys know I like to have an energy drink throughout the game. So I don't know. I just like to toss in the headphones a little bit, stretch out. Just try not to get too excited. Baseball's a game where you got to stay pretty low key. So,
yeah, absolutely. So you've been an integral part of this team since your freshman season. Now talk about what led you to Niagara and what you've liked the most about playing for this team. I just love everybody here at Niagara. Like, the people are so down to earth and friendly. I feel at a big school, you're really just a number. I know that's cliche, but I really feel like it's home here. And I'm from Rochester, New York, so my parents can come to the game. I have family and friends who do like to come to the game. So. I just feel like it's home for me. I wouldn't undo it if I could. So I really like it here. What are you most looking forward to throughout the rest of the season?
Throughout the rest of the season, I feel we have some of the most talent on our roster in the MAC conference. So we're just going to take it each weekend, and battle hard, and let the chips fall where they may.
Well, Greg, thank you so much for coming on Purple Eagles Insider. It was a pleasure to have you on the show. Good luck today as you play 2 games, and good luck the rest of the season.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.
Thank you so much for tuning into this week's edition of Purple Eagles Insider. This weekend, the baseball team will travel to Marist as they continue their conference play, and we wish them the best of luck. For more information on Purple Eagles news and events, visit www.purpleeagles.com. Again, I'm your host, Brittany D'Angelo, and we'll see you next week.